off last time, but it wasn't here? Excuse me. Got a bit of a cold. Yeah, that's weird. I don't like when it does that. You exit out and come back in and... it just seems to... Seems to have put me back somewhere, but I don't think I did any orbital corrections after this. We're out of the atmosphere, so that's okay. So I'm just coming back in to test and see if everything's working, for one. And the sound went out last time I played, hoping that is fixed this time. I know there's not a lot of sounds going. Oh, I guess we would have heard maybe some atmosphere sounds and a little bit of engine burning, but it wasn't the end of the world that the sound was out. Who are you? You're Vall. Yeah, so I know when I get back out to... Yeah, I remember definitely doing this before. Weird. No lag. Okay. I thought there was another encounter, maybe. But it's seemingly new. So the thought I have is... Alright, the other encounter was going to throw me out further, which is actually what I wanted, so... One of the things I want to do is kind of get into a more stable orbit so I can launch something else. Which I guess I could have left myself in Lathe orbit. That might have been a good idea. Well, let's just see what happens. I thought, if I hadn't changed anything, there was going to be an encounter over on this side. I mean, it should, because it's going to just catch back up to me while I go over here, and it's got a pretty big sphere of influence. Here it comes. Not enough, okay. Seems to be getting further behind, so... Hi, Christopher. Hi, bud. How much fuel did I end up with here? Really, that much? Ooh, that's not bad. I could probably just push my orbit out to Vall and out to Vall's orbit anyway, and kind of wait for an encounter there. Maybe when I get to Apoapse, I'll bring it out. Then I shouldn't encounter Lathe anymore. As long as I don't encounter it this time. Okay, prograde. Is this even going to work though? Do I have enough fuel? Or do I need to... These things rip through the fuel. See, I've used like 100 liters already. Now I really wish I'd had that Lathe encounter. You can see how much fuel that would have saved me. What happens if I loop around? Do we get another encounter? See, now it should be catching up with me every orbit. How are we not having an encounter here? Oh, I guess it's not that close. That means we probably won't get an... Oh, shoot. Hey! Stupid conics. I don't know what's going on. I know they... Sorry about that bump there, too. I hit the microphone. I know I checked the patch notes. They put a so far what they fixed in 0.17.1, and they did mention they fixed something in the conics that they said could cause a problem. I don't know. I seem to be having problems. So that's perfect. That's somehow got me in behind Lathan. It's going to fling me around, giving me a lot more orbital velocity to play with. Perfect! Plus it'll probably look really good while it happens. Which way do I want to face to look good? Prograde. Yeah, ugh. Shoot. Don't use the 10 or 100,000 times warp. Ugh. When you're in a system. Oh, that's frustrating. So what did that overall that raised my periaps quite a bit and lowered my apoaps. Okay, we have an encounter. And it's doing kind of what I want it to do. Where is... Yeah. Something wrong, of course, with the conics. But it's throwing me out even a little further again. I'm currently 38.29 or 38.30, I guess. And then I will be 46.35. So yeah, gain a little bit more energy again. At some point, though, I have to decide, am I going to orbit it? Fuel situation, okay. Every time I gain energy, though, I think it's helping me with returning. So I would have to kill some energy by burning fuel to get captured here. That's kind of one of the issues I'm having. We've done good science while we were here. We've had some good lathe encounters. One really close lathe encounter through the atmosphere, 14 Gs of deceleration to switch our orbits from retrograde to prograde, which is, I think, pretty amazing that we did that. We've had a number of Vall encounters. Maybe I should do this and let it fling me out further. I can get a Tylo encounter. I haven't been close to Tylo yet. Let's do more science. Uh-oh. And if the conics wasn't broken, I would have seen that there was an issue. Well, we have little time to fix this. And we have a little time to fix this. So I was actually thinking, oh, you know what I'll do is I'll go through, do a spacewalk while I'm coasting by Vall. I wish the landing autopilot told you how much delta V it would need to land. That would be handy. It's not telling me where I would come down. What is it? What's deck do? Deck? Oh, that's fun. Didn't see deck. Go by. Oh, there's deck. Decimal. Oh. Oh. Actually, I really like. Oh, yeah, whatever. I was hoping maybe deck would be something about, a decelerating burn, or I don't know. Anyway. The current thrust-to-weight ratio, surface thrust-to-weight ratio is high. Speed's not terrible right now, but it will, of course, go up, up, up as we get in closer. I'd be landing on the dark side of Vall. No risk, no reward is one of my mottos. Why? Probably going to kill them. Translatron. I don't actually really know what that is. Keep opt, keep surf, keep vert. Again, though, if I do this, this is very much looking like it's going to be more of a one-way trip, because this fuel is. It says I've got 4 full tanks there. I don't. I only have these tanks. These tanks have to get me down, and then theoretically back up into orbit, because then these are all I've got. The other thing is that if these are suddenly not going to be enough to get me down onto the ground, I can't really just bam fire these. Whoop, that's loud. I can't really just fire these on. I could try that trick I did a while back where I move these up and then they have to move more things. I wish I had an extra stage in here that I could play with, but I also wish I was really coming down on the daytime side. How long do we have here? Oh, I don't have my stuff on anymore. Damn, now up. Speed's really increasing. Kind of almost want to stop this episode now and let people vote on what I should do. But this isn't a democracy. This is a benevolent dictatorship where I attempt to do the best that I can. And I, of course, take suggestions from people. We're high, and the speed is just going to go crazy, but my surface thrust-to-weight ratio is almost 11, and it'll go higher as the fuel goes down, so I know I'll be able to decelerate. I should try it. Maybe I'll do touchdown speed, let's say 3. I think this thing can easily survive a 3, but be somewhat safe. Let's say 2 meters per second. I'll try a suicide burn as I come in. I'll try to maybe kill a little bit and go vertical and things like that, but then I'll try a suicide burn. Completely uneducated as to where I should do it and what speeds I should be going, and if it's too late or too early. What comes to worst is if it's too early and these run out of fuel, I can pop them off and land on the engines of these. If I do it gently enough, maybe 2 would be. I might have to change that at the last second then. I'd want to come down a little softer on these engines. They'll still be at full ISP because there's no atmosphere, so they'll be at full efficiency. Let's do it. We've gone from hey, let's do science and go out further in our orbit to holy crap, we're either going to crash land or I need to do evasive maneuvers and burn lots of fuel. Landing sounds fun. If I do bring it out, though, then I'd be closer to landing on that side. Ah, no. But then they'd have to kill so much horizontal velocity. I'm nervous again. Time. How much time do we have? Lots of time, of course, but let's watch the speed go up and watch my panic set in. Not going to be able to see much of Jool there, but nonetheless. I gotta switch the camera view to. Is it auto that I'd wanted here? Yes. Dark time. Okay. Do we have any other moons out here? No. I guess maybe we'll get some coming up at some point. Okay. 71. Almost 1,000 meters a second. See, anything I burn now. Is anything? Well, I can burn laterally now and kill. Kill off my horizontal velocity. How is this working? Oh, this is using so much fuel for so little result. Oh, we're committed now. Oh, we're definitely coming down on the engines. Warning, too little thrust to land. Ah, but now it's saying we're okay again. There's too little thrust with those extra weights on. Gotta think about the altitude too. 31 kilometer, no, where's the true altitude? 33. Okay. I think we're in pretty good shape. 200 meters a second, still 20 kilometers to go or more. I have no idea where we're coming down. I can't see a thing. That's going to hit hard, those things. I'm not using a ton of fuel here, so oh, there they go. But I do want to kind of land. I do want to kind of land myself. I don't really want to land autopilot, but geez, it looks like there's some big mountains here too. Oh, it's on surface now, not orbit. I've discovered that is the reason why things look like they get a little wonky. That's one of the reasons why maybe one of the reasons why it looks like it drifts around sometimes. I don't know. I'll switch to manual. 8 kilometers. Seven. 5.5. Around 100 meters a second. 4.5. We are not going to be able to see anything. Doing pretty good on fuel. 3.5. Kill more velocity here. 2 kilometers, 43 meters a second. Just gotta watch my horizontal. I feel like I'm playing piano on the keyboard. 1.5 kilometers, 16. Okay, killed a little bit too much velocity there. It looks like we're potentially coming down on a massive hill. This is, there's a high probability this is going to go horribly awry. Okay, around 1 kilometer. Just going to kind of keep this going so we don't go too quick. 800, oh, no, better just kill more. You can always abort. 600 meters. Fuel's doing okay. 400 meters. Not dangerous at all. What can we see? A whole lot of nothing. 12 meters a second. 300 meters. 2. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit more. Under 200 meters. Oh, it looks so... I feel like I really can't see much, but it looks so steep. Just bring it back this way a little. Trying to keep it fairly 50-some meters. Oh, oh. I think we're sliding. This is steep enough that we're tobogganing down the mountain. Oh, we seem to have leveled off a bit, slowing down. And we've stopped. And everything else is rolling toward us. Quick, Kensky, get out! There's a new nuclear engine there. So, as predicted, things went horribly awry. If Neil Armstrong were in charge of this mission, he probably would have been able to save it if, through some quick thinking and not landing on a steep hill in the middle of the night. But here we are. How is the gravity for flying around? We can fly. We can fly, that's good. Oh, keep forgetting that we have lights. It's pretty good. Oop. You know what? This planet's icy too. It's an ice moon, right? So that's probably one of the reasons why. Probably one of the reasons why it slid so much. You know, it's hard to see from here what kind of surface this is, but it might be quite icy. These things looked closer than they are, and I should actually be able to have told, because they should have... Oh, what's this then? Is that the ladder? Hard to tell what it is. Could be a piece of mech jeb, maybe, too. It's hard to say. Okay. This is a little slower than I thought it would be to get over here, but so let's just fly over. Okay, we got 2 nuclear engines over here. So all 4 nuclear engines have survived. They must be tough. And 2 others slid down over by the capsule. Just surveying the damage. Oh, that's loud pager. Is that? Oh, it's still rolling. Still one nuclear engine rolling. Oops. I would say there's a good probability that we're on ice because that is slippery. Oh, it's beautiful too, looking around. It's very dark here. Oops. Bonk. So we may have a rescue mission on our hands. Gonna definitely wait till daytime and see. Don't need that anymore. Wait till daytime and see what it looks like around here. We still have our parachute. Chunks everywhere. We appear to have. We came right down on that mountain. I can barely see it, but it does look like we came down on the side of a mountain. Okay, let's get some daytime going here. So there we have it. Our resting place for who knows how long. We've been up 468 days, 18 hours, 18 minutes. And Kensky and Jober, at least they've got each other's company. They're used to long duration trips. And I think this is a good time to leave them here. So yeah, we landed somewhere on the side of this mountain here, rolled down into this local flat spot-ish, and wow, bad luck, you know. If it was daytime, we could have aimed ourselves a little better. Probably would have stuck a good landing. Sorry, we had a good amount of fuel for things. I hope everyone enjoyed that landing and disaster and my latest problem. I may cut this episode now, and I may switch to do something else for the moment.